Nehemiah chapter 2. And it was in the month Nisan, in the 20th year of Artahshasta the king, when wine was before him, that I took up the wine, and gave it to the king. Now I had not been beforetime sad in his presence. And the king said to me, Why is thy countenance sad, seeing thou art not sick? This is nothing else but sorrow of heart. Then I was very, very afraid, and I said to the king, Let the king live forever. Why should not my countenance be sad, when the city, the place of my father's sepulchres, lieth waste, and the gates thereof are consumed with fire? Then the king said to me, For what dost thou make request? So I prayed to the God of the skies. And I said to the king, If it please the king, and if thy servant have found favor in thy sight, that thou wouldst send me to Yehudah, to the city of my father's sepulchres, that I may rebuild it. And the king said to me, the queen also sitting by him, For how long shall thy journey be? And when wilt thou return? So it pleased the king to send me, and I set him a time. Moreover, I said to the king, If it please the king, let letters be given me to the governors beyond the river, that they let me pass through till I come to Yehudah. And a letter to Asaph, the keeper of the king's forest, that he may give me timber to make beams for the gates of the castle which appertaineth to the house, and for the wall of the city, and for the house that I shall enter into. And the king granted me, according to the good hand of my God upon me. Then I came to the governors beyond the river, and gave them the king's letters. Now the king had sent with me captains of the army and horsemen. And when Sanballat the Horoni and Tobiah the servant, the Ammoni, heard of it, it grieved them exceedingly, for that there was come a man to seek the welfare of the children of Israel. So I came to Jerusalem, and was there 3 days. And I arose in the night, I and some few men with me. Neither told I any man what my God put into my heart to do for Jerusalem. Neither was there any beast with me, except the beast that I rode upon. And I went out by night by the valley gate, even toward the jackal's well, and to the dung gate, and viewed the walls of Jerusalem, which were broken down, and the gates thereof were consumed with fire. Then I went on to the fountain gate, and to the king's pool, but there was no place for the beast that was under me to pass. Then went I up in the night by the brook, and viewed the wall, and I turned back, and entered by the valley gate, and so returned. And the rulers knew not whither I went, or what I did. Neither had I as yet told it to the Yehudim, nor to the priests, nor to the nobles, nor to the rulers, nor to the rest that did the work. Then said I to them, Ye see the evil case that we are in, how Jerusalem lieth waste, and the gates thereof are burned with fire. Come, and let us build up the wall of Jerusalem, that we be no more a reproach. And I told them of the hand of my God which was good upon me, and also of the king's words that he had spoken to me. And they said, Let us rise up and build. So they strengthened their hands for the good work. But when Sanballat the Horoni, and Tobiah the servant, the Ammoni, and Geshem the Arabi, heard it, they laughed us to scorn, and despised us, and said, What is this thing that ye do? Will ye rebel against the king? Then answered I them, and said to them, The God of the skies, he will prosper us. Therefore we his servants will arise and build. But ye have no portion, nor right, nor memorial in Jerusalem.